These are the little mower feet that I'm going to be putting some 10mm pads on, steel pads, just to raise the height of the mower. Well, hello again and welcome to my channel. One of my neighbours asked me if he could, or if I could make some little feet to go on the bottom of his grass topper. It's like a big lawnmower but with blades that stick out the front. And he says he can't really get the blade to go high enough in his grass. He wants to leave the grass a little bit longer. And the topper itself is at its full height. So what I suggested I could do is put about a 10mm padding on the bottom of the feet, literally, so it just raise the thing up a little bit to give him a bit more height. So watch this video and you'll see what I've done here. It's quite a short one, so there's not an awful lot of work involved in it. Okay, so just follow me now and you'll see what's going on. All right? Well, here I'm using some 40mm by 10mm steel. I've bent these things already, so I'm just drilling some holes so that I can mount them on the bottom of the feet. So it's a little bit tricky because they're already bent. I've got to try and drill as square as possible to whatever edge I'm using. So it shouldn't be too bad. I've marked off on them so that I know where to drill them, so they fit onto the plastic feet of the mower. So it's not too bad. It's going okay. Sorry I didn't show you the bending process, but there you are. Here I'm drilling the clearance holes in the plastic feet. I've spotted through onto the steel so that I know exactly where to put the screw holes, and then once we get that done, then it's all ready to assemble the whole unit. I'm continuing to drill these holes in the plastic. It's a little bit tricky because when you're drilling through plastic like this, it quite often takes a grab at it and tries to pull the drill tries to pull through the plastic. So I've got to hold it fairly tight, but unless I grind up the drill specifically to drill the plastic without it grabbing, it's just not really worth it for this little job. So I'm just using an ordinary metal cutting drill so that I can just open these holes out. So open them out to the clearance for the M6 screws. So the next stage is for me to tap out the threads in the steel plates, the pads to go on the bottom of the plastic shoes. It's just a standard M6 or 6mm normal thread, so that I can then put screws through to hold these in place. As you can see, I've used some cutting fluid on them just to assist the tap. I tend to use machine taps rather than hand taps. At least then you don't really need to back off quite as often as if you use ordinary standard taps. Machine taps break off the burr as they're cutting through, so they're a lot easier to use, and they cut a lot better as well, a lot less aggravation. So yeah, these are going in quite well. I've got 4 on each pad to do, so it's a bit of a long drawn out job, but it's not too bad. They're going in quite nicely. So here we have the finished item with the little plastic shoes with their steel pads fitted using stainless steel screws, so they'll never rust away. They'll be easy to get out if necessary. Well, there you are. Nice little job. Turned out quite nice actually in the end. Here are the two little feet that go onto his mower. That'll just raise the blade up about 10mm. So yeah, it went quite well in the end. So anyway, look out for more videos in the future, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.